Hello. Today I'm going to continue my review of the New Jersey Driver's Manual. Okay. Again, this is only a review. It is not meant to supplement reading the manual, studying the manual, taking the tests. Okay. I'm not an expert. I've just been driving since I was in my early 20s, and I'm 50 years old now. And again, this is just a review, thoughts, opinions. In some sections, I'll actually read from the manual. In others, I'll apply some common sense. And overall, you'll notice that on the cover of my manual, okay, I wrote the word safety. And that is what I believe is the number one concern when operating any vehicle. And that is the safe operation of that vehicle for yourself, for your passengers, for pedestrians, and for other motorists. Okay, the safe operation of a vehicle, whether it is for personal or commercial use, is the most important premise of the entire driver's manuals that are out there. Okay, and so safety. Just think about it. Safe operation of a vehicle. You arrive to your destination safely. Your occupants arrive safely. No accidents, no injuries, less costs for you as a driver, less insurance costs, and let's face it, who doesn't want to arrive to their final destination safely? I got a message. Okay, that's not important. Anyway, so let us go over Chapter 5, Defensive Driving. And I've always thought that defensive driving should be the first, before you even get a license, you have to go through a defensive driving course, okay? And I realize that that might not be very popular. It adds to the expense of the ownership of a vehicle, but I know that some insurance companies offer you a reduced fee in your insurance if you do take a defensive driving course. Again, I am not a licensed driving instructor. I am just an ordinary citizen reading from a book, offering their opinions as review, and by all means, I encourage you to read the manual yourself. Study it, read it, take the test, pass it, and enjoy driving. But anyway, so defensive driving. What is the purpose of defensive driving? Quite simply, to prevent the collision. Okay? It's a matter of outsmarting the other drivers that are on the road. Think of the other drivers as an opposing team that's trying to, get where they got to go faster and recklessly. And you actually have to think ahead of them. Okay? Why? To prevent a collision. Okay? Aggressive driving and road rage. Okay? Aggressive driving is probably the best way to get into an accident. When you're the person that's always weaving in and out of traffic, stopping short, blasting past red lights, or the minute a red light turns green, you're the first one off the block. Okay, that's aggressive driving and road rage. Listen, not everything that happens in the car is going to make you happy. Okay, and sometimes that driver in front of you is going to behave in a manner that really aggravates you. Okay, and when you're sitting behind a ton of steel, okay, or in some cases 2 tons of steel, okay, you've got power in your hands, but you have to use that power wisely and avoid road rage. Avoid giving people the universal single finger salute, okay? Avoid cursing at people. Avoid cutting people off as a revenge tactic, okay? Be able to identify road rage and avoid your own road rage, okay? Because aggressive driving and road rage will lead to unsafe driving, and which in turn could lead to a collision. Again, prevent the collision. Distractions. My God, if you think of all the distractions that there are in the world, okay, when you're driving, you should not be distracted because you're operating a vehicle that has the capacity to kill, maim, or seriously injure your occupants, pedestrians, or other motorists. Okay, so when you think of all the distractions